Ladies and gentlemen, we are exactly 1 week from Saturday away from SummerSlam, the two-night biggest party of the summer. Here is the King of the Ring. Let's see what he has to say. Oh boy, here is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Blood King, Drew McIntyre. That was Feist words coming from the World Heavyweight Champion. But now it is time for our first match of the night. And here is the World Tag Team Champions. But they're all here, folks. And when I mean by that, I mean the whole Wyatt Six. And you see by that lantern, you see behind it the Wyatt Six are here with Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, the World Tag Team Champions, will be defending their titles next week at SummerSlam against the New Day in a rematch. But you also got the Women's World Champion Nikki Cross, and she also prepares for SummerSlam, where she has to take on Charlotte Flair. And you also got Eric Rowan and Uncle Howdy leading them down to the ring. And apparently we have a new tag team coming to the WWE. Apparently they're former WWE tag team champions. So who are Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy taking on tonight? So who is this new tag team? Debuting in 2K25 is the Motor City Machine Guns. That's right, folks. They are making their way here to Monday Night Raw. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Motor City Machine Guns, your favorite tag team's favorite tag team. That's who they are, folks. And they are here on Monday Night Raw, going up against the World Tag Team Champions. And this is their first match for the 2K season. This is their debut, by the way. They was expecting a little bit earlier, but we had the women's PLE, so they wasn't really allowed to be there at the point. They're here now. Well, looks like we're starting things off with Joe Gacy and Alex Shelley. And this is much needed. This is much needed win for both of these teams. Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis building up momentum for SummerSlam. And then you got the new tag team in the roster, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. If they can start their 2K Universe Mode career with a big win, that will definitely help them. I think that's what Chris Sabin is going for the cover. 1, 2, almost pinning one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis won those World Tag Team titles at Clash at the Castle a month ago. And now look at this tornado DDT off of the springboard. Now they get their the New Day are getting their rematch at SummerSlam. Now look at this. Oh, face first. And now look at Chris Sabin lighting up Joe Gacy. Only one tag made so far. And that was between Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Now Sabin middle rope into the Hurricane Rana. Joe Gacy tried to stop it, but he couldn't. The champions are looking pretty weak here. Try to go for an attack, but Sabin with the counter. And now gets lifted up is Joe Gacy. Ooh, Death Valley driver into the cover one. And a very quick kick out from Joe Gacy. Gacy needs to focus up right now. He's not looking too good. He's getting beaten up by Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, who's been in this match the longest. Well, besides Joe Gacy, because he still hasn't made his tag out to Dexter Lumis. And Dexter's just watching and waiting as Joe Gacy trying to find his way out. I think he might have done that as he finally tags out to Dexter Lumis. And oh, slamming the spine of Chris Sabin into the back, into the turnbuckle pad. Now a big drop kick, but that barely was affected. Oh, hang on a second. This definitely going to put some work in. Suplex position, but Dexter Lumis was able to escape it. But Chris Sabin just put it in work here in this matchup. Got the arm trapped on the ropes. Kind of ripped it out the socket. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, one of the best tag teams in all of professional wrestling. And they're finally made their way to WWE, folks. Now they're here in WWE. They already won World Tag Team Championship. They won the WWE Tag Team Championships. Maybe they can win the World Tag Team Championships. And now look at this. Boom. Lock it up. Big drop kick. That's just how they like to roll. As Alex Shelley goes flying. Now Alex Shelley, the legal competitor in this matchup, try to look for some more tag team maneuver. But Dexter Lumis keeps getting locked up. Oh, big kick. Try to go for something there, something big. But Alex Shelley with the counter. Alex Shelley moving as fast as he can to avoid Dexter with another tag out. And this is how good the Motor City Machine Guns move. Probably one of the best tag teams in all of history. As Sabin goes for the cover and a kick out at one. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy are looking in trouble here. As Dexter with a much needed counter turns it into the tree of woe, hanging from the top. Oh, multiple stomps right to the midsection. And Sabin shoves him off. I'm pretty sure the New Day are liking what they're seeing. The World Tag Team Champions just about looking defeated as Shelley clothesline. Sabin forward smash. Forward smash from Shelley. Oh, dropping the knee. But they're still not finished. Into Gary to the back. And into the cover here. One. And a very quick kick out from Dexter Lumis. Dexter trying to find his second win. Gets tossed back into the corner. Also go for another tag team. But look at this. Slice bread into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Dexter Lumis as Joe Gacy tried to break things up. But luckily Dexter Lumis was able to kick out of it. But the Irish whip, no counter from Dexter. The Motor City Machine Guns have been on fire here tonight against the World Tag Team Champions. Looking incredibly strong here tonight. The World Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt Six, are definitely in need of something big here to turn the tables. And Dexter Lumis makes the hot tag. Joe Gacy, legal competitor, into the gut wrench powerbomb. This might be what the Wyatt Six needs to turn the tables. Springboard from Gacy into the crossbody. And now Shelley trying to get the tag in. Try to stop it, but Chris Sabin was able to put that to rest. He's now the legal competitor. And this crowd has just been eating this up. And a big pump kick from Joe Gacy. And now Gacy, locking in the resolution. But Sabin fighting his way out of it as we reach a count of 5 on the outside. This is our first match. I prefer it to end like this, but luckily enough, they're able to get this action back inside. Another resolution into the submission. And luckily enough, Alex Shelley was there to put a stop to it. A big forearm smash. Now Sabin back to his feet. Wait, where happened? Oh, Dexter Lumis. Forgot he got. Wait, look at this. Cradle shock. This might be enough. 1, 2. Oh, luckily enough, Joe Gacy was able to kick out as Dexter Lumis on the outside. Irish whip into the corner for some more hot tag team action. Dropping the knee into the enziguri. Face first goes Joe Gacy. And now Alex Shelley turning his attention to Dexter Lumis. Why is he doing this? Air raid siren on the outside. As now these two are just battling each other here. Went to different dance partners. And now they're about to meet up. DDT on the outside. Count of 2. Count of 3. Now these two. Oh, what a kick there by Alex Shelley. Count of 5. We're close to another count-out situation. Joe Gacy finally getting back to his feet. Needs to quickly get inside, and he does just that. Oh, referee caught a strike there. But he's not going to call this match up just yet. And oh, what a backbreaker from Joe Gacy. When the Wyatt Six formed, it was under the control, well, not control, more of the guidance. Wait, hang on a second. Another resolution from Joe Gacy. And here's Chris Sabin to break it up. And that also I was trying to say, it was under the guidance of Uncle Howdy. And using that guidance allowed Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis to become the World Tag Team Champions. Because they wasn't really expecting to be champions. They really was just looking to hurt some people. But now they're looking to hurt everybody in their way. As long as they have those gold, they'll do whatever it takes to win. But right now you have Alex Shelley, top rope frog splash, fully connected. And here's Joe Gacy with the save. They're more like a found family finding each other through heartbreak, through pain that they suffered. They're no longer alone. A big clothesline from Alex Shelley. And with that form of family, they become the World Tag Team Champions, and they have the Women's World Champion and a sliced bread from Alex Shelley. But he's not finished here, folks. Look at him put this match away. STO face first. 1, 2, 3, and no. Dexter Lumis still survives this matchup. They've been looking pretty beat up throughout this whole match. This match has just been about back and forth, with most of it being on the Motor City Machine Guns, because they've been dominating the first half of this matchup, and they're still kind of dominating. The Wyatt Six need to find something to give them the edge. Otherwise, they're going to lose this matchup and lose any momentum heading into SummerSlam. As Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley take control with the... Wait, hang on a second. Off of the Brainbuster. Possum pin. 1, 2, 3. And oh my Jesus. 1 possum pin. That's how things quickly can change on a dime for the World Tag Team Champions to walk out victorious in this matchup. But here's the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. They're watching their opponents for SummerSlam, looking to take back the World Tag Team Championships. Oh, this should be getting interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. And Charlotte's in action, but look at this. Nikki Cross, the Women's World Champion. She's definitely had enough of all the mind games, all the attacks Charlotte Flair has been playing with her. And now we get the security to get Nikki Cross out of here. I don't know how you can even contain someone like Nikki Cross. But Charlotte Flair is supposed to be taking on Alexa Bliss here tonight. And this is a new version of Alexa Bliss that we haven't seen in a while. But right now, Charlotte Flair gets back into the ring. And now this match has officially started as Charlotte Flair plunges her boot deep into the face. And wow! Charlotte Flair is looking fed up here after that assault from Nikki Cross. I mean, can you blame Nikki for everything Charlotte Flair has been doing to her, has said about her? Everything that happened in the past, all that stuff just bubbles up inside you and allows you to unleash it on your target. And that target for Nikki Cross is Charlotte Flair. As Charlotte looks to win this matchup already. 1, 2, oh, almost a 2 count there from Charlotte. Charlotte feeling fired up. Big chop across the chest into the natural selection. Looking for the quickest victory. 1, 2, 3, and no. Charlotte Flair surely showing her frustration with that huge kick out from Alexa Bliss. As Charlotte, top rope, goes into the moonsault off the top. And Alexa Bliss still fighting. Ducking under. Leapfrogs over. Big clothesline. No, counter into the German suplex. Landing Alexa Bliss deep on her neck. Charlotte Flair has a championship matchup next week for SummerSlam. In the Women's World Champion decided to get a little payback on her before her match could even start. There's a lot going through Charlotte Flair's mind right now. The assaults And now this matchup with Alexa Bliss. Is Charlotte Flair prepared for SummerSlam? I mean, she's been talking a lot, but this is a different Nikki than Charlotte Flair is used to knowing. This is way more unhinged due to the fact that she's taken possession of the spirit of Abby the Witch. I mean, Nikki's already beaten one of the horsewomen and beat Bayley. And almost a 3 count. And she's looking to take down another at SummerSlam. And now Charlotte Flair been taking control in this matchup for the longest. Alexa Bliss needs to find a way to get back in. I think she does, managing to avoid that spear from from Charlotte as she goes for the cover 1 and a very quick kick out there from Charlotte. As Alexa needs to put in a lot more work, and she just ripped that attack there. And a hot shot sends Alexa Bliss flying out onto the floor. And now what's Charlotte thinking? Looking for something risky. And oh my Jesus, she went flying with that corkscrew attack. Alexa Bliss is looking very weak here. She needs to find her first win to get back into this matchup. Because Charlotte Flair has been dominating. And she is the queen, but she's not the queen of the ring like Liv Morgan is. And every time Charlotte Flair tries to go for the queen of the ring status, she always comes up short. Like she came up short against Nia Jax here, who went to the finals of this year's Queen of the Ring tournament. As I think Charlotte tried to go for the figure 8, but gets caught up in the Sister Abigail DDT. And oh my, Bliss almost picking up a big win here. Now, big clothesline. Alexa Bliss trying to build the comeback. That's what she needs if she wants to win this matchup against Charlotte. About to hold. No! Charlotte Flair punches her quick in the mouth. And a big clothesline sends down Bliss. And now what's Charlotte climbing back to the top rope once more. Another diving attack. And a big crossbody. Now with Charlotte targeting the legs. Trying to soften it up for the figure 8. Alexa Bliss just had a comeback, but was instantly shut down. That's how smart and tactile the Queen is. A multi-time women's champion, WrestleMania main eventer. The big spear, but no! And Jesus Christ! Bliss knocking the lights out with that huge right hook and into the insult to injury. Now Bliss needs to take this action, finish it inside the ring. I think she's doing just that. Top rope. Big elbow into the cover. It could be enough. I thought she was going for a Twisted Bliss, but the elbow drop wasn't enough. As she climbs back to the top, I think she might be going for Twisted Bliss now. And she does, but Charlotte Flair moves out the way at the last second. And now Charlotte Flair try to go for the figure 8. And gets caught with another Sister Abigail DDT. 1, 2, and another kick out from Charlotte. That just shows how tough Charlotte is, how resilient she is. As Bliss back to the top rope. Big splash connects. She climbs this time to the middle rope. Alexa Bliss taking control in the back half of this matchup. But can she win it all here, folks? She's very close. She's got the queen on the ropes. But Charlotte Flair just needs one big move to put this match away as she builds up momentum for SummerSlam next weekend. Now look at this. Targeting the knee is Alexa Bliss. You know, she's been getting hit with all those big boots. Figured targeting the legs will also help weaken them. As she leapfrogs over, catches her, and a big fall-away slam. And now into the cover. Charlotte believes this is enough. 1, 2, almost a 3. Charlotte needs to keep her head up straight. And now look at this. Another fall-away slam from the Queen. She's just showing off at this point. And now locking in a submission, but luckily the foot was on the ropes. But Charlotte is looking to put this match away right now into the natural selection. Natural selection connects for the second time because she couldn't get the figure 8. And she goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and she does it. The Queen picking up a big win against Alexa Bliss, and she's back here again. The Women's World Champion. She is not finished with Charlotte Flair. Oh no, this is not going to be good here, folks. The referee trying to put a stop to this, but I don't think you can stop this. Charlotte Flair and Nikki Cross up on the ramp area, up on the entrance area. Oh no, we got to get security. Oh no, they're swinging away. Swinging away. Here comes that security I was talking about. Things so heated between these two. And the Women's World Championship is the main prize.